So it was come to, because then they ended up getting like into this whole big situation or whatever. Because all the kids was like saying like how Jolene had money to go to Mexico and how she had money to do this, how she had money to do that. They really didn't know I paid for everything. Like, I literally paid for everything because of their dad being so money hungry and then taking the money and trying to put it into trading and like mishandling the money and stuff like that. I literally had to pay for everything. So they were kind of blaming, saying how selfish Jolene was because she only took the youngest, and then she took the boys, and she was like, because the other two youngest girls were still underage. She was like, oh, they were like saying that still like they're minors too. Like, why wouldn't you take them too? As you can see, like, this is what I'm saying. That's why her lantern never went up. Like, yeah, still disrespectful. Like, and then too, I would also blame it on Nixon and Jolene because they was like cursing, they was drinking, they was smoking, they was doing all that with them. How you raise your kids is how you raise your kids. Like, but I still have that old mindset. Like, yeah, you could live your life, but still have that respect for me where you're not going to curse in front of me, where you're not going to smoke in front of me, where you're not going to drink in front of me. But I know you do these things. I understand you do these things, but it's a certain level of I'm not going to sit here and smoke with my son. I'm not going to sit here and smoke with my daughter. I feel like that's a boundaries like you should keep, because then they feel like they could talk to you in the type of way exactly what Nixon's daughter started doing. Like, they started talking to them any type of way, and even Jolene's daughter talking to them any type of way, started doing all types of stuff. And it was like a whole bunch of other stories. So when she gets to my house, I think this is a time where Nixon ends up getting off the road and wanted to celebrate her birthday with her. But we were already planning this. We cooking. We having like our fun time. Mind you, my birthday already came and passed, and I ended up texting Devon because I got happy birthday from a lot of people, but he was one of them that didn't send me happy birthday, so I got on him. But mind you, this is like the first year like we're seeing each other, so I don't know if it was because he forgot, like, no, he couldn't have. So let me scratch that off. That's why I felt like he started to play with me. Because when I came back, I never got a text from him to say happy birthday. So I ended up hitting him back and letting him know, like, you know, I'm back in town, so where's my happy birthday type shit. He was like, oh, he was texting me while I was in Mexico, but he never got a response back. So he kind of just left it alone, which I knew it was a lie because everybody else texted me and I still got it. So, but there was one thing I think where he started to like back off from me. Because before I left, because I told him like I was gonna go to Mexico, and then he was like, where you going? You know I'm crazy, and you're not telling me you leaving for vacation. And we both started laughing. I was like, oh, I didn't tell you I was going to Mexico to go get married. Just jokingly like that. And he said, he was like, oh, well, I hope the wedding goes nice, but am I gonna be remaining the side dude like that? And I started busting out laughing. That's why I was like, no, I'm actually going to, you know, Mexico to celebrate my best friend and my birthday, because our birthday is in the same month. But I was like, even if I was into having a side dude, you would definitely be somebody I would keep or something like that. And he just started laughing. He was telling me to enjoy my trip or whatever. So when I get back from Mexico, he's like totally distant now. Like, it's now starting not to be an everyday thing, but we're still seeing each other. So when I get back, I start posting the pictures. So of course, TT gets in her feelings and was like, "Why didn't I tell her she was going to Mexico? Like, I'm taking all these trips and blase swaze." And then Tasha ends up hitting me up too, talking about like, how she didn't know I was going to Mexico. How was it? All that stuff. I'm like, why everybody feels like I have to tell y'all when I do certain things. I'm not like everybody where I I guess because I do post things, but I don't do it in real time. Like even with these, like I'll pre-record them and then I'll post them. Like I don't do everything in real time. And if I do it in real time, I'll say it. I'm doing it in real time. So everybody felt like they was literally getting in their feelings or whatever. So Tasha was like, "Am I still gonna do the whole the grandma theme party with at her birthday?" I'm like, "Yeah, I still have my costume or whatever. This I still haven't tried it on. I know it's in the top of my closet. Now I'm gonna get back to work. Now I'm getting everything organized or whatever because at this time, you know, summer's coming." But then when I look at my account, because of so much money that I spent on Mexico, like my savings account literally like completely was like almost non-existent. And that was like money for me to buy kids school clothes and, you know, for me to start catching up with other bills and stuff. You know, like me to have extra money on the back end just in case I needed to pay a light bill or something. Because at that time, my light bill was hitting. Because by the time July, my light bill had hit like $350, $400. Like it was starting to get crazy. Food was starting to go high again, and it was just starting to get crazy around this time.